Ladies and gentlemen, one quick thing before I jump in here. I do want to say the LF Perfect Cell Showcase will be coming out tomorrow. I was really tired, I didn't sleep very well, had a long day, and I didn't want to be, all tired and out of it for the video. It just wouldn't be very fun. So that'll be coming out tomorrow instead. But today, we're talking about the big news. Actually, big news coming up. We got one video and stuff announced that is coming out on October 19th. Which when I pull up the little calendar here, you can see that's next Tuesday, because they're always on Tuesday. The video and stuffs are always on Tuesday. So what they talk about is we're bringing you a ton of information on major game updates that are planned for between mid to late October and November. And also there's information regarding improvements that many of you have been giving feedback on as well. And that's about it. That's all they've given us on what we can look forward to. No, I don't be going into this expecting to see who the Black Friday units are. They'll of course save that for closer to Black Friday, probably in a November video and stuff or something else. So don't expect that, but I would say tune in to see, whatever they have to say. But that's not our big news, but I did want to let you all know we'll be seeing Toshi's beautiful face once again on a video and stuff. So get ready for that. But we have our newsletter here, which actually has some very important news for PvP, the future of PvP. And of course, we're starting out with the year-end huge update, which they've talked about and teased us information on what is going to be in it before. Currently, the team has three main goals they want to accomplish. 1. Create a game environment with a wide variety of viable playstyles where players feel free to experiment with character combinations. 2. Improve how ratings function in PvP. And 3. Implement small quality of life changes that contribute to a fun, stress-free Dragon Ball Legends experience. So all those things sound good, and it'll be interesting to see how they go about achieving these three main goals. But they do start us off with saying that there will be faster startup times. They're optimizing it to reduce the amount of time that it takes to start up, which is already done before. It's already faster than it was before, but it would be nice because I guess it does take a little while for Legends to load up, but that's always nice. Then they talk about this important information here. Leader slot and boost characters. Now this is super huge for PvP. If you somehow don't know or you're new to the game or you just haven't been paying attention, leader slot is a thing they're adding to Legends where in your 6-man team there will now be a leader slot, which you can put a character that it doesn't so you could be running a Fusions team and you could throw Frieza in there. Frieza obviously is not a Fusions character, but he could be in there and his Z power or his Z ability will work for the whole team and their Z abilities work for him. But they've adjusted how they're going to do that and they're going to talk about that. Now, with this sort of leader slot here, they basically just go through, you have a specific leader. It's the special character as I just gave you with the example of Frieza. And the following bonuses only apply if the leader is chosen as a battle member. So you have to bring them into battle, otherwise these bonuses you won't get the bonuses. So you have to actually bring them into battle. They can't just be a bench unit, which I think does change how some people were looking at this. Because some people were looking at this, okay, you just throw the leader in there, and they don't have to be a good unit, but they could have like a good Z ability. And so they said, not so fast. You do have to actually bring the unit in. These things are 1. The leader will benefit from the other party's members' Z abilities, even if the leader does not meet the necessary conditions, as I just gave an example with of Frieza in a Fusions team. Frieza doesn't normally get Z abilities for the Fusion team, but he would in this leader slot that they're going to be adding. 2. Party members will benefit from the leader's Z ability, even if they do not meet the necessary conditions, exactly like Frieza has a Z ability that obviously wouldn't work for Fusions, and in this case with him in the leader slot, his buff and Z ability boost, which is normally, if you don't know what Z ability is, it's the thing, 1, it says Z ability on their cards, and you should definitely learn that, but it's like plus 30 to strike attack and strike defense. It's that type of thing for like a specific tag. So Frieza's would be like plus, I'm just going to make it up, plus 30% to strike attack for LOE. It would work on a Fusions team when he's in the leader slot and chosen for battle. The leader bonus will only apply to Z abilities. Zenkai's, Uniques, Ultra, and equipment are not affected by the leader bonus, so make sure you keep that in mind. Zenkai abilities are like Caulifla. I run her a lot, so that's just why she's on my mind. Has a purple, I believe it's Rival Universe, a purple Rival Universe buff, which wouldn't work for other people. Wouldn't then give a buff to, it wouldn't give the buff to everyone else in the team just because she's in the leader slot. If you get that, it makes sense. The Zenkai ability would still only work for purple Rival Universe. It would not go to everyone. And then The following has been changed from the previously given information regarding leader slots. This is a lot of information to take in, so you can, pause, rewind, go through all that stuff as well. But there's a lot to cover here, and it's important stuff, because this is going to change PvP forever, so I would recommend you still listen in here. 1. The leader bonus applies to Z abilities, even if they specify a target tag, episode, element, character, rarity, etc. 2. Zenkai Awakened characters can be selected as the leader. The feature to switch Zenkai Awakening on and off has been removed. They were going to originally have that. They talked about it the last time, but they said nah. Zenkai abilities will not be included in the bonus, though. So, yeah, you can have a Zenkai Awakening as your leader, but their Zenkai ability won't be included in the bonus. And the leader bonus will only be applied if the leader is a battle member, which this is huge. Leader is a battle member, because I know a lot of people were talking about putting Purple Chilled into teams because of his Z ability. He has a nice Z ability, but if you have to actually use them in battle to get the buff, no one's going to do that because he's trash unless he gets a Zenkai that makes him usable. But so now it's going to again still be, this doesn't allow for just any character to be thrown into teams now. It's still going to have to be a character you're going to want to use in a team. But this is still interesting because, say, I love my Fusions team, but right now I'm really loving running LF Perfect Cell. This is a great example. I could want to run Perfect Cell with my Fusions team because my Androids team, I haven't really built it. Like, it's alright. I got 18 and obviously 21, so it's alright. But if I wanted to run Perfect Cell as my leader, I could run him there with my Fusions team, run him with Vegito Blue, something like that. Cell is still a good character, and so it just lets you run a character who normally wouldn't be able to be ran with the team. But you do have to run them, so they have to be a good unit. You can't, unless you want to bring one super trash unit just to get his buff, but then it's kind of up to the other two, really. So keep that in mind. Some important information. Boost characters. This feature is mostly unchanged from what we introduced back in July. We hope boost characters, along with the leader feature, will provide players with more opportunities as a wider variety of characters. And we also like to take the opportunity to address some of your concerns regarding these features. And right here we have a question. Won't most players set only the strongest characters as leaders? Because, yes, you do have to bring a unit that is good, since you have to actually bring them into battle. Their answer to this question, which we've kind of talked about here, we believe that by expanding the leader bonus effects, we're widening the range of possible party formation choices. By implementing the boost characters feature at the same time, we intend to maintain balance in the game to prevent certain characters and parties from dominating the game. So they basically don't want just hybrids being run or just Saiyans or /Sunfam being run all the time. And if you don't know boost characters, basically the way they've explained it is when like a new character comes out, so say LF Perfect Cell just came out, they'll be giving boosts to those characters when they're at lower stars, so you can run them in PvP and feel like, okay, they're actually good. Because normally with new characters, most people don't have them high stars, because they're new, and most people aren't Gresh, who 14 star every unit. So it normally takes players time, just getting them on different banners and stuff over time to build up most units. But this will give a boost. You can run them and feel like, okay, this character's good. It's not like, okay, I have to now just wait to use this character until, they get good, because I'm just going to get obliterated by Gohan. So that's what boost essentially does, and they'll be boosting also old characters that, aren't used a lot. If the boost character function is based on usage rates, won't the target characters be very similar every season? Their answer to this question is we'll consult the usage rates and implement boost effects across multiple seasons. In order to prevent the above scenario, we plan to implement multiple tiers of boosts with differing strengths. So, PvP is looking to be interesting. These changes will certainly bring a grand change to PvP. I'm personally very interested in how they work. It's interesting the new information we've gotten on the leader system. But we still have a little bit more here, because there's actually a huge change coming up that I think a lot of you will be interested in, so just bear with me for that. If characters that can be Zenkai Awakened can also be boost characters, won't that make some tags and parties too strong? The answer to this is we plan to establish a difference in boost strength for characters that are Zenkai Awakened and characters that are not, even in cases where they are at have the same usage rate. So even if it's a Zenkai, they won't be boosted as much because they already have a Zenkai. So the non-Zenkai unit will have a bigger boost to make it so they're like even, you understand that? Like the Zenkai's starting out here, normally it's starting out here, the boost will bring the Zenkai to here, and the boost will bring the normal unit to here, so they're even is what it seems they're trying to get at here. So we'll have to see how that how it works out, how they actually handle it all when it goes live. But also they say they're going to closely observe it and make adjustments necessary. So we'll have to also, you know, can't just obliterate them the second it comes out if it doesn't work all that well, because hopefully they'll work to fix it and make changes. Alright, but this is the huge, I feel like this is the biggest news. In PvP, they're adding a max battle rank increase. The max BR will go from 50 to 70. As you know, currently the highest is level, battle rank 50. And now it's jumping up to 70. And currently, once you reach BR 50, it is possible to match with players far greater skill than your own. Raising the max BR will allow for more precise matchmaking. So essentially, they want to try and avoid the scenario where you're someone who's kind of like more freshly reached battle rank 50, and then you're playing someone who's like way at the top, grinding battle rank, and it just so happened to put you together because there wasn't many opponents. Because normally they try to put it within like people of your same RP, but sometimes things don't work out that way. So now they're adding a new battle rank increase, as well as introducing leagues, which most games have like leagues, different tiers for PvP and whatnot. I play Overwatch, so I'm used to seeing Diamond, Platinum, Gold, whatever. But players will be assigned to a league according to their BR. You may be matched with players that are in different league depending on connection quality, rating point difference, win streak, etc. So if you're dominating, it may put you in someone, you may be in silver, killing it, tearing it up in silver, and so it may put you against someone in gold, even though you're not there yet, just because you're tearing it up and they want you to have more competitive match. But as you can see, bronze will be 1 to 20, silver will be 21 to 40, gold will be 41 to 60, platinum will be 61 to 69, and diamond is 70 specifically. So it'll be interesting to see how difficult it may be to get to 70, how many players, they let into 70 and whatnot, what it takes to get there. They've also improved, they're making top reward improvements. Following the max BR increase, top ranking players can expect to earn special titles and more. I mean, they kind of already do, but that'll be interesting to see what kind of rewards. Also, if they give more rewards to non-super top ranking, I don't know. I think the entire reward system should be overhauled. I've talked about that before. Adjustments for starting BR for new seasons. At present, all players higher than BR 35 are returned to BR 35 at the beginning of a new season. This causes matchmaking in the beginning of each season to not reflect actual player skill. And to correct this, we've raised the max BR and will be adjusting starting BR at the beginning of each season to promote better matchmaking. So you won't just all be dropped down to 35 and then have to, climb back up to 70 or something. They're going to adjust it so it works out in a way where you're not getting obliterated by someone who's, the season began, you hop into PvP at battle rank 35, and then you're facing the #1 player in the world at battle rank 35 because it just began, and you get absolutely obliterated. So that'll be interesting. And also the introduction of percentage-based ranking rewards. Many players who participate in raiding matches each season do not currently receive rewards other than those from missions. And they're adding percentage-based ranking rewards that will take into account the ranking of all players who participated in raiding matches. They'll be given out depending on overall placement and rankings. Example, top 10%, top 20%, and etc. And please be aware that we will establish minimum requirements for receiving these percentage-based ranking rewards. English is super tough when I'm reading all these words, I guess. But that's basically it. So, in addition to features they've discussed here, plenty of other improvements on the way, and they expect to share that in video and stuff. So again, pay attention to video and stuff. And we believe we have some exciting news to share with you regarding Zenkai Awakening in particular. So again, that's something very big we have to pay attention to. If it's a big change for Zenkais, I'm interested. I think everyone should be interested in that. But a lot of huge change coming to PvP here. We're getting percentage-based rewards, a whole new system with tiers, bronze, silver, instead of just your BR 21 or whatever. Now you're in silver, diamond, platinum, and then also the whole leader system. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew all this information. It is kind of like a more technical thing. So, but this is important. This is very big if you enjoy Dragon Ball Legends. So let me know. What are you most excited about that I talked about in this video? Let me know in the comments down below. Would love to hear what you guys, your thoughts on all of this are and what you're excited for. So would love to hear that. And hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Appreciate when you hit the big red button. Hit the bell if you want notifications every time I post a video. Go follow me on Twitch, baby. Got some huge fun time live streams over there. So would love to see you guys in the chat. Talk to you guys in live time. But let's get to it. Hope y'all are staying happy and healthy. Having the best of days. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow.